get right into it. Monica Grimsrud, a huge three-point shot there at the end of the game to outstretch it to a two-possession game. How big was that, and was that a planned play, or kind of just what happened?
You know, we took time out with the 4-second situation, and Alisha, we wanted to get her a better shot than 30 feet, but you know, you had to take what you got there. I was just happy with our defense at the end. We didn't give up very many second shots. As far as that last thing goes, they played a lot more zone tonight than we've ever witnessed against them, and that's a tribute to them. I thought it had us a little bit off kilter. I didn't expect that, but there we just tried to spread the court, have a good floor balance, and Monica took the shot at the right time. It could have been, you know, any of the others, but then to hit that was really big. So really happy for her. She's a fifth-year senior, and she's playing the best basketball of her career. And but again, it took some stops there. The game was tied, and it went back and forth, up, two, down. I don't think we ever got behind, but it got tied, and it was critical to get the lead. And just a big win against a really good team that's very well coached.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Western Washington. I know every GNAC game is important, but whenever you get a team coming in and you're battling for first place in conference, is that a bigger game for you all? And you know, how did you spin it?
You know, you don't spin it that way. You just know that they're very good. But I'm sure your players, I mean, you know, both teams have only had one conference loss, so it's a little bit more, you know, there's some more at stake. But I mean, the reality is we aren't even halfway through the league race yet. This league is very good, and you have to be ready every night. And I'm not surprised it was a close game. We got off to a slow start tonight. The first half, just, you know, the clock's breaking down. I mean, it's nobody's fault, but the game didn't have very good rhythm, and we just had so many delays. But I thought we played well to end the half, and then we came out in third quarter and had that quick 7 points, I think it was. That was really big, but give them credit. As fast as we went ahead 9, here they come. And but I thought it was just overall, if you look back on it, it was just it wasn't a real pretty game. Both teams playing extremely hard, but it was a very exciting game. And to come out on top is a tribute to Jenny, who had our team well prepared from a scouting perspective, as well as our players just battled. We didn't go very deep to our bench, and sometimes you just have to go with the gut, and I think we'll need more bench play on Saturday.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to ask you, kind of a weird first quarter, like you said, with the clock issues or just the rhythm of the game. You go into the halftime with a 2-point advantage. Like you said, you scored about 7 quick points. 2 of those were Marissa Van Hatten. It looked like they were pretty good drawn-up plays. What do you say at halftime after that first half of just kind of a weird and a half? And how do you get going?
You know, we don't draw a lot of plays. What we do is just try to space the floor against zone, and it's just predicated by, you know, when we make a pass to somebody, you have to read whether the forward in the zone is guarding you in the corner more, or maybe if they are out there, then cut towards the basket. And Marissa just found a couple seams. I think one was for a jump shot, and then one was off Monica. I think a nice little give and go there. So those were important. We just had a hard time continuing good rhythm in our zone offense for minutes at a time, but that's partly them. I mean, they just did a good job. Bernston's really big in there and active, and Briggs. I mean, those guys have been playing forever, it seems like to me. And they didn't have their top point guard tonight in Taylor Peacock. We sure hope that she gets healthy soon. I wished her healthy recovery before the game, but she's a dynamic player. But just again a good game, and we feel great to get out of here with the win, and we got to be ready for Saturday.
Absolutely, we'll get you out there on that one. I know you got some post-game stuff to do. Enjoy this one, big win to beat Western Washington Vikings on your home court here tonight. Well, we'll do it. We'll be right back here in just a couple minutes with some player reviews. So please stick around, don't go anywhere. And again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Aaron Light here, joined by junior Alisha Breen. And Alisha, 53-47 win over Western Washington here tonight. A huge game for you all. Talk about that last minute of play. Talk about the Monica Grimsrud big three-point shot, and then just how you all close it out.
A huge three-pointer from Monica. We'd gone a little cold there in the fourth quarter, but practices we go into situations where we're down by a couple, up by a couple, so we were definitely ready for that last minute. Defensively, Jenny, like we've gone over it in practice, and everybody was locked in. We got a steal out of it, almost got two, and then ran the last seconds off, so they couldn't get a foul on us. It was great execution in the last minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a crazy way to end the game, but also a crazy way to start the game. First quarter, all the clock issues, it seemed like there was a lot of rhythm in the game. Have you ever been a part of anything like that, and how did you all kind of fight through that?
Not to that extent. Every game has its issues. We've had, looking at the clock for, different things, but it was hard to get into a rhythm in the first quarter, and it was frustrating because, I think Marissa had a steal onto a layup, and then, the buzzer rang, and then we didn't get a layup off of it, but it was hard to get warm. But then once we settled in and, locked in, things just started flowing. It sounded like it was technical difficulties with the clock. The referees did what they could, and the operators, I'm sure they were just, besides themselves, but they figured it out. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were kind of talking about in the pregame, big players who for big games, and obviously you're averaging just right under 17 points a game on the season, and you surpass that amount. So kind of just talk about your efforts tonight.
I'm just lucky that I have such a great group of girls to play with and coaches. Depending on the game, I play inside, I play outside. We don't have a selfish team. Everybody passes the ball, and that's where a lot of my scoring came off of. I cut to the middle, and Marissa found me, Monica found me, and then it just comes down to finishing. I think in the first quarter, we all had a bit of a hard time finishing around the basket, and even at the end, going up against 6'3", you don't see that very often. So, I got blocked a couple of times, but the fact that the girls kept going in there was really great.
Yeah, and we'll get you out of here on this one, Alisha. So, during the game, the fans and the family are allowed to email in, and it seemed like you had everybody watching tonight. Delaware, Minnesota, Washington, Montana. We actually had a lot of fun with the family tonight during the game. But if you want to give a shout out to the people watching.
Oh, of course. I love my family, and they don't miss many games. They're true fans, and thank you guys for watching. They've been waiting for a shout out for a while now. But no, we have great fans, and I can't thank them enough for watching.
Yeah, we actually found out that you usually have your family in Minnesota, so I think we got invited, not sure.
You really did learn that.
Did, yeah.
All right.
So, Alisha Breen here. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment with another player interview, and then after that, we're going to have men's basketball. Welcome back to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, this time joined by Monica Grimsrud. And Monica, we'll get right into it. Big three-point shot at the end, basically sealed the win. I've been around Jeff for a long time, done a lot of games with him. That's the most excited I've ever seen him after that three-point shot. Were you feeling the same kind of stuff?
Yeah, after it went in, it was a huge weight off the shoulders. I knew that we kind of sealed it there, and it was just, it felt good to finally hit one.
Yeah, absolutely. So whenever that play was happening, were you kind of standing out there at the top of the three-point line just thinking, if I get it, I'm going to throw it up there?
Pretty much, yeah. I heard them counting down the shot clock, so I tried to space away from Riley and make sure that I had an open shot.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Talking about Western Washington for a little bit, coming into tonight, battling for first place in the GNAC conference. Kind of a weird first quarter with all the clock issues and all that stuff, but what did you see from them tonight, and how did you all overcome the win?
I think they started out pretty well. We couldn't really make any shots, and they were making theirs, so we got down early, but they worked the ball inside and out. 34 was a pretty tough challenge. She's a pretty good player and big, and so that was tough. But I think as a whole, our team, we just locked in on defense and were able to shut them down.
Yeah, great win, and we'll get you out of here on this question, Monica. Big win tonight, a lot of energy. I'm sure you're tired. You got to come back for Saturday. How do you kind of refresh the mind and get the reset button? Because, a lot of times after big games, teams will come out and just kind of play with the same amount of energy.
I definitely agree with that. But I think we're going to enjoy this one tonight. We'll rest tomorrow, make sure we get our practice in, and really focus on our next one. We'll really focus on our scout and just work on getting the next one. And we'll try and come out with as much energy as we have tonight.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Monica.
Thank you.
Yeah, 53-47 over Western Washington tonight. Here you saw it on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, and in about 24 minutes, you'll see men tip off against Seattle Pacific. So stay tuned for that. But for now, that's going to do it. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with Seattle Pacific and the men's Yellow Jacket team.